to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time, you're still welcome. Do not forget to subscribe to freely join the fam. Do not forget to subscribe. If you do not subscribe, you don't get encouraged to make these videos. So without any further ado, without any long thing, let's get straight into the video, guys. Alright, so today I'm going to be giving you tips on how to keep your straight wigs straight. Like straight for weeks, sister. Straight, if you get what I mean. Alright, so the first tip I'm going to be sharing with you is please straighten your hair properly. If you don't know how to do it, you can get a stylist to do it for you, or you can watch YouTube videos, like many YouTube videos on how to straighten your hair. So make sure you do that properly. If you straighten your hair properly, that's what determines how long it's going to stay straight. That's one of the major determinants of how long it's going to stay straight. And one tip I would like to drop in there is when you want to get your straightener, be sure to look out for titanium plate straighteners. They do a great job. Most people tend to tilt towards ceramic plate straighteners, which is because it's quite affordable. And if you are not doing like stylist work, what am I looking for with something that is expensive? Yeah, but I promise you are going to get your money's worth. So that's the first tip, guys. So moving on, the second tip is how you store your straight hair. Most people believe that if your hair is straight, you can just straighten it and then pick it up and then wear it. No, sis. No, sister. You can't do that. That's one of the major things that will keep your hair straight. Make sure you store it properly. I'll show you different ways on how to store it. There are some mannequin heads that are reasonably cheap, and I have this particular one that's like extremely cheap, extremely cheap, and it does the job. So use that. Don't just throw your hair when you get home, remove your wig and then throw it on the bed, or remove your wig and throw it inside the wardrobe. I promise you it's going to fold up. It's going to fold up at the tips. It's going to become wavy. So don't do that. Make sure you store your hair properly. Then another thing is, before storing your hair, that's before putting it on the mannequin head, make sure you brush it. Don't just remove it, because when you went out or something, it could have become puffier or something, and then you now want to store it and then you put it like that. The thing with straight hair is, if the way you leave your straight hair is how it's going to come out for you, if that makes sense. One thing people don't know about straight hair is the way you handle it is the way it comes out. So if you handle it rough, it's going to come out rough. And if you handle it like a child, it's going to come out like a baby girl. So basically, make sure you brush your hair before storing it, before putting it on a mannequin, before putting it on a wig stand. Make sure you brush your hair. So basically, those 3 tips, I promise you, is going to work for you like magic. The mistakes people are making, I've stated it before I stated the solutions. The mistake people are making: you don't straighten your hair well, you don't store it properly, you don't brush it before storing it. That's why it's not lasting you long. So if you do this, if you wear your straight wig every day, at least you just have to straighten it like once in 2 weeks. But if you wear it like not often, you just straighten it like once in a month and you're good to go. Just make sure you follow these tips. I hope this video was able to help you guys. I hope you're also going to make use of the tips that I've shared with you today. Do not forget to subscribe. Guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye. Wait, I need to write one. So the thing about straight hair is, the way you put it is the way it comes out. Simple. The way you handle